Objective: eliminate hostile agents.
What's up guys, my name is Mr. Random, and I know E3 is happening this week, so I thought I'd make a little video about how hype applies to video games and how you should look out for it. Now, what hype basically is the concept of the marketing team designing advertisements for the game that cause you to get excited about the release of the game. And in order for them to do this successfully, they need to take two characteristics into account. The first is the content that they'll be releasing in these advertisements, in these gameplay videos, because if the gameplay that they're releasing to the community isn't interesting enough, or it doesn't apply to something that would catch the interest of the community, then no one's going to really care about it. The second thing is the demographic that they're trying to represent. This is the hardest part, because when you apply your advertisement to a certain demographic, that's inherently going to alienate other demographics. So as a game developer, what you want to do is you want to apply it to the demographic that you think represents the game, or represents how you want the game to be represented as. Now, in my opinion, I believe that the demographic should almost always be veterans of the series, just because it's better to keep older players playing the game than to attract new players. I'll briefly go over why I think that as a company, as a game company, you're going to want to advertise gameplay that would excite veteran gamers. The first idea that could come to mind is that veteran gamers are veteran. I mean, that might sound kind of silly, but if you think about it, we've been playing Halo. I mean, for 10 years, I've been playing Halo since I was 8. I'm getting to that age. Well, I mean, I'm 19, but in 10 years, Halo's probably still going to be here, and I'm going to be with a family, with kids, and then maybe 8 years after that, if Halo's still going, or even still, I'm probably going to show Halo 1 to my kid. And that idea that you can create generations of gamers that support one single game, because the first one was amazing, the second one was amazing, you create a long line of amazing games. I think that's something that a game developer should support. The fact that a game developer would want to just keep getting new customers to the fan base, it works, but I mean, it works in the short run. In the long run, you're going to have veteran gamers like me that are going to have children, and we're going to be like, Call of Duty sucks. Don't worry, don't play that game, kid, because when you play that game, you're going to enjoy it at the beginning, then you're going to get good, and then you're going to hate it, because there's so many things that new players get that don't really apply to veteran gamers, or that don't work as well, not as efficient, or just seem too cheap, don't make the game interesting. So that's why I think that a game developer should focus more on the veteran gamers when they try to create hype. Now, there's two examples that I want to talk about, two big examples that are part of E3, and they mainly pertain to the Microsoft press conference, and that is Call of Duty and Halo 4. Now, I believe that both of them are not doing the correct advertisement that would create the correct hype that they might need in order to keep their games running correctly. And first I'll go into Call of Duty real quickly. I think that their demographic has always been new players to the game. They've always wanted to get more players into the game than keeping their old players, and right about now it's about to backfire on them. And secondly, their content it's okay. I mean, their presentation video, their gameplay of Los Angeles, pretty much just the only thing that was super interesting, besides all the explosions and the planes crashing, is the little flying robots, which is going to be a kill streak, which also kind of annoys veteran gamers such as myself. And also the sniper rifle with the charge shot, and that is kind of concerning if that applies to multiplayer. Having a scope that can see through like feet of concrete, as well as a sniper rifle that can charge shots that can go through multiple feet of concrete. So that's Call of Duty. The second one I wanted to talk about is Halo 4. And this one is a little bit harder to determine what their demographic is really applying to. because I think it could apply to both, so I'm not too worried about their demographic. The thing that I am worried about is their content, because what they seem to be doing is grabbing content and promoting content that seems to be derived from Call of Duty. And I'm not saying this as in Halo 4 is taking things from Call of Duty, because even though that may be true, it's not like they were the first ones to do it. Call of Duty has definitely taken things from Halo in the past, so I'm not criticizing Halo 4's idea, 343's idea of doing that. I'm just criticizing the idea that if you want veteran players to come back to the game, and you know veteran players do not like Call of Duty, then you shouldn't be promoting content and advertisements that contain concepts that were derived from Call of Duty. Concepts like perks, concepts like getting advanced weaponry for killing people, like the orbital drops that I've been seeing recently. Other than that, I think Halo is doing pretty well. The Spec Ops, just the name of the Spec Ops kind of, not Spec Ops, the Spartan Ops, it kind of scared me. I'm sure it scared a bunch of people, but when they first showed it, it was very comforting, because it's a whole new twist. They're releasing episodes weekly, and that's comforting. It's a new idea that they should be focusing on. They should be focusing on new ideas rather than taking other ideas from other games. But that's how it works. So I hope you find this video about Hype interesting, and I know the video is going to keep going on because I got the rest of this Blacklight Retribution gameplay. Maybe just a little about Blacklight Retribution. It's an awesome game. If you have a PC that's even moderately powerful, you should play it. It's free. There's a little bit of a pay-to-win aspect to it, but it's not that big. And it's a game that has a really, really big learning curve, and it's very rewarding when you pass that learning curve. So you guys can get it at blacklight.perfectworld.com, I believe. Anyways, catch you guys later.
Two minutes till exfil.